Good morning, children. Welcome to your maths class. So, in the last class, we have studied about angles. Yes. We have already studied classification of angles. It is classified into 4 types according to their measures. Isn't it? Yes. So, which are the types we have studied? First one is acute angle. An angle which measures between 0 degree and 90 degree. An angle which measures 0 degree and 90 degree are called acute angles. That is the first type. Then an angle which measures 90 degree are called right angle. Yes, that is second type. And that next an angle which measures more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. That is in between 90 degree and 180 degree. Those angles are called obtuse angle. Okay. Then the last type is straight angle. That is an angle which measures 180 degree are called straight angles. So these are the 4 types of angle we have studied. Okay. So today first we are going to do one exercise problem. Look here. Identify the angles as acute. Acute means in between 0 and 90 degree. Okay. Obtuse. Obtuse means greater than 90 degree, less than 180 degree. Straight. Straight angle means 180 degree. Right. Right angle means 90 degree. Okay. Using their measures. So we want to identify the angles. Which are the angles given? Measures are given. So we want to identify the angles. Okay. So look here. First one. 119 degree. 119 degree. Tell me, children, is this acute, obtuse, right or straight angle? Tell me. Yes, the angle 119 degree means it is greater than 90 degree, less than 180 degree. Okay. So it is an obtuse angle. So we can write it is this obtuse angle. It is an obtuse angle. Next one. Next one. 25 degree. 25 degree. An angle which measures between 0 degree and 90 degree are called a acute angle. Okay. So this 25 degree, this angle is an acute angle. So we can write it is an acute angle. Okay, acute angle. Next, 180 degree. An angle which measures 180 degree are called straight angle. So we can write straight angle. Straight angle. Next, last one. 90 degree. An angle which measures 90 degree are called the right angle. So we can write this and right angle. Understood, children? 4 types of angles. Yes. Okay, children. Next, all of you look here. Which shape is this? Yes, this is round in shape, and we can say it as a circle. It is a circle. Okay, I have already written here. Circle. C-I-R-C-L-E. And what are the specialities of a circle? Tell me. Yes, it is round in shape. We already know that. And any vertex? Circle has any vertex? No, circle has no vertex. It has only one curved edge. It has only one curved edge, and it is closed. It is closed. It is curved, no, not straight. It is not straight. It is curved, and it has only one curved edge, has no vertex. Okay, so it is also closed. So we can say, we can define a circle as a circle is a simple closed curve with only one curved edge and has no vertex. A circle is a simple closed curve with only one curved edge and has no vertex. Okay, got it? Yes. Now we can study four terms associated with this circle. Okay. So first one is center. All of you look here, children. Here I have put a dot, no, put a point here and named it as O. Okay, so all of you listen here. Here, a circle has a center from where the distance of all the points on the circle are seen. A circle or every circle has a center from where the distance of all the points on the circle are same. Okay, so if I am taking a point here A, and here B, here C. Okay, here I have taken 3 points on the circle. If O is the center, then the distance between OA, OB, OC, all are same. Got it, children? A circle has a center from where the distance of all the points on the circle are same. Okay, if O is the center, then the distance OC, OB, OA, all will be same. All the distance will be same if O is the center. And also, we can name a circle with the center. Using the center, we can name a circle. We can name the circle as circle with center O. Okay, and here, look here children, here P is the center. So we can name the circle as circle with center P. Here Q is the center. So we can name the circle as a circle with center Q. This is a circle with center X. This is a circle with center Y. Got it? Center. Every circle has a center from where the distance of all the points on the circle are same. Yes, got it. Next, radius. All of you look here, this circle with center P. Okay, radius is a line segment from the center of a circle. Here P is the center. From the center of a circle to any point on the circle. It is a line segment. A radius is a line segment. Line segment we already studied, isn't it? Yes. Radius is a line segment from the center to any point on the circle. Here I have taken 2 points, A and B. Okay. So PB is a radius. PA is a radius. Got it, children? So radius is a line segment from the center of the circle. To any point on the circle. Okay, so here PB or BP. We can say we can name it like that, no problem. So here PB is a radius, PA is a radius. Got it? Yes, that is a radius. Next, chord. 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 Look here, children. Chord is also a line segment. It is a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. Line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. Okay, here E and F are 2 points on the circle. When I join this E and F, we got a line segment. This EF is a chord. Okay, next NO, 2 points on the circle. When I join this NO, we got a line segment. NO. This is also a chord. Okay, next L and M, 2 points on the circle. When I join this L and M, this I got a line segment. So LM is also a chord. Okay, got it? Chord is a line segment that joins any 2 points on the circle. Yes. Next, diameter. Diameter means it is a chord. It is a chord which passes through the center. The chord which passes through the center. Look here. This is a line segment that joins 2 points on the circle A, B, and also passes through the center X. Okay. So it is a diameter. Here also R and S, 2 points on the circle. RS joined, we got a line segment, and this line segment also passes through the center. So it is a diameter. And one more thing, children, a diameter cuts the circle into 2 equal parts. Okay, so it is a diameter, no? So this diameter, AB diameter, cuts the circle into 2 equal parts, divides the circle into 2 equal halves. Okay, so this is also a diameter. RS, this diameter cuts divides the circle into 2 equal halves. Got it, children? Yes. So these are the 4 terms. These are the 4 terms that we want to study in this chapter. And one more relation is there. between diameter and radius. This is also very important, children. Problems from this relation you want to do. Okay, so the relation is diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Okay, it is an important relation. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Okay, children, got it? Okay, children, look here. Find the diameter of the circle whose radius is equal to 16 centimeter, and here radius is equal to 21 centimeter. Radius are given. So we want to find the diameter. We already studied the relation. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. If radius is given, we can find the diameter. No. Yes. So let's find, children. Diameter. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Here radius it is given as 16. Okay. So 2 into 16. Let me write here 16 into 2. Okay. 6 2s are 12. 2 here. 1 has carry over. 2 1s are 2. 2 plus 1 3. Okay. So here we got 32. So we can write 32 centimeter. Got it, children? Very easy, no? So here also radius it is given as 21 centimeter. So we can use the relation. Diameter is equal to 2 into radius. Here the radius is 21. 2 into 21. Tell me, children, how we can find 2 into 21? Let me write here. 21 into 2. Okay, 2 1s are 2. 2 2s are 4. So here we got 42. So here we can write 42 centimeter. Got it, children? It's very easy, no? So, okay, children, only this much from this chapter we are studying. So we completed our chapter. So all of you study well, complete your notes neatly. Okay, children, thank you.